Hey guys, I want to come back and do a really quick, short video on something that I've been thinking about based on a conversation that I've had with a friend of mine who she has spent a lot of years as a bartender, and we got to talking about the aspects of business and what it's like being a bartender, what the expectations of the customers are, how to interact with customers, um, all these things. But it made me think about one simple thing, and that's that with online business these days, there seems to be just a boatload of information out there. There's two trains of thought to this. There's free information, and like YouTube videos, for example, and there is paid information. And typically, what happens is that with free information, it's far less polished. It's more run and gun, which is what I'm doing with these videos here. But there is valuable information in there, or there should be. With the paid stuff, it takes more energy, it takes more time, it's more refined, or it should be. So the whole thought of this is, when you go out and you buy a drink, you stop at the liquor store, to pick something up on the way home, to go home and fix yourself a drink. That's one thing. When you go to a bar, you go to have a drink. That's another thing. They both involve alcohol, but they're very, very different aspects to it. And I think what I'm getting at here is that there's a different expectation. There's a different purpose. There's a different functionality. Both involve the drink. One is a social setting, and the other one is just go home, unwind, relax, whatever. But the alcohol is the same. Why is the alcohol at the liquor store far less expensive than that same drink or the equivalent of the ingredients at a bar? It's because the bar has a lot more overhead. It's a different expectation. But yet people will go to a bar and they'll happily pay, $3, $4 for a beer, $6 for a glass of wine, when they can get the same thing from a grocery store, a liquor store, or whatever, take it home for a fifth of the cost. So if you're thinking in terms of looking at information online, some of it can be very inexpensive or free. Some of it can be 5 times the cost. Why is that? There's two different functions, two different purposes. Some of the information out there that's very, very entry level is just that. It's designed to be entry level. The stuff that you have to pay for, typically somebody put a lot more into it. There's more overhead. It may not be a roof and table and chairs, but it's time, it's expertise, it's experience, it's years of their own trial and error, all of those things. So when you're thinking about this, when you're out there looking at online information, keep that in mind. If you're willing to, buy a drink at a bar, but also, stop off on the way home and grab something quick, two different reasons, two different purposes. So there you go. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Thanks.